Hi there, my name's Holly Manzi and I'm the Crafty Devil. This is the Crafty Devil Speaks. I sell fabric covered photo albums and picture frames on eBay and Etsy. I also have my own website at www.craftydevils.stuff.com, and I get questions from time to time from girls. They don't quite understand the descriptions in my listings sometimes about how the pictures go in, how many pages come with it, and just wanting to get a better understanding of what my albums are like. So I thought it'd be a good idea to do a video and do a little overview and give you a little more information. Maybe the visual will be a little more helpful. I sell 3 sizes of albums. All of my albums come in a clear cellophane package that's resealable with an adhesive strip. It not only keeps the album clean, but all you have to do is just put it in a gift bag with some pretty tissue paper, and you're ready to give it as a gift. This is a princess album for a little girl, and they also come with a ribbon tie closure. They're padded on the inside and the outside. They either come with lace or this piping satin trim, depending on what the album is. And this is the first size that I sell. This is a 100-page pocket album. The frame on the cover is a wallet size. And it's very easy to put the picture in. All you do is gently lift up the front of the frame and slide the picture in and just center it in the opening. By the way, that's my handsome son Christopher on his prom night. This is a prom album. And on the inside, you'll see everything is very neatly wrapped. There's no raw edges. It's slightly padded. It's all neat and clean, front and back. And the pocket album comes with 50 sheets, which is 100 pages, because just like any other book, each side counts as a page. The pocket album has a little memo section at the top, so you can put the names of the people in the picture, the date it was taken, where you were. Maybe you want to put a comment or add something funny. And you get 100 pages, like I said. Okay, and the next size that I sell is the 8.5 by 11. This is a graduation album. If you do purchase a graduation album, I just want to mention the reason why this is blank in this section here is if you buy a graduation album and you email me, I will put the graduating year you would like in that open space there. The outside of the 8.5 by 11 and the 12 by 12 albums have the same size frame on the cover. The outside dimension is 8 by 10 with a 5 by 7 oval opening. And again, you just put the picture in front of the lace and just slide your picture in. My son was the class of 2000. Doesn't that look nice? And the pictures are usually, professional pictures are already like coated, so there's no need to put glass in there. I wouldn't recommend glass. Acetate, archival acetate probably would be better if you're printing out your own photos from your computer. On the inside, again, everything is neatly wrapped and no raw edges. And this album is a 3-ring binder, and it's a 1-inch spline, and it comes with 10 sheets, which is 20 pages, and they're archival, and they have this cardstock insert here that you can either put the pictures right on, or you can go to the craft store, get some of these really nice papers, and mount your pictures with double-sided tape. You just put it on the back and then stick it on here, and then stick this inside the album like that. You could also put your any little mementos from the party, like the napkin or cards, invitations, the program from the graduation, and then you can put additional pages in this. I do sell additional pages. However, I would say I would not put it more than a total of 50 pages, depending on how thick what you're putting in there is. Because it gets heavy and it starts to stress the album. Maybe you could eke out 60 altogether in there, but pretty much that would be the limit on that. And the largest size that I sell is the 12 by 12, what they call a scrapbook, but it's 8.5 by 11 scrapbook and photo album. Same thing with the 12 by 12. And again, it has an 8 by 10 outside open edge, 5 by 7 in the middle if you want to put an 8 by 10 picture in this size frame. The 8 by 10 pictures, you may have to trim it down a little bit to make it fit inside, because it is 8 by 10 on the outside. This is a wedding album. I also do it for engagements, anniversaries. I put the medallion there with 25 or 50, or I use the anniversary ribbons. They come with little bells. I make these for mostly wedding and baby. And on the inside, this album is a little bit different than the other ones. This one is a screw and post album. And if you order extra sets of pages for this, I install it for you. But the page sheet size is 12 by 12, so the album is actually overall a little bit bigger than that on the outside. And the same thing with this. You put the you can put the pictures right on the white cardstock insert, or go to the craft store, get some pretty fancy crisp papers and colored paper, decorative paper, and again, you would put the picture right in the middle here, or you could layer them up. You know, something that's really fun is if you make a outline here of a 5 by 7 or, you know, picture 8 by 10, and then put one on each table at the wedding or birthday party or whatever you're using it for, and have everybody sign it, and then have the photographer take a picture of everybody at that table. You could put that picture in here, and everybody would have had their well-wishing and their names on it, and that's kind of a nice idea. But to if you have to put pages in it yourself, this is the front and back are actually separate panels with a fabric covered cover over the edge of the pages here. And you take the screwdriver and you unscrew the screw, and inside there's extender pins, and you can add more extender pins in there. Put your pages in, put a few cardboard spacers in, and then put the screw back on and take the screwdriver and tighten it up. Again, even with this book, I would not put more than say 50 or 60 total pages in here, because the book gets very heavy. It makes a lot of stress on the spline. But these, you usually get a professional album from your photographer, and my books are better for your proofs, which are usually more of a 5 by 7 or 4 by 6 size anyway, and you could, you know, layer them in there. Or my girls that buy from me are scrapbookers, and they make decorative sheets and everything. So, you know, you can fit quite a bit on one page, and but I wouldn't try to put 100 pages in here, because nobody wants a 20-pound book in their lap, and it gets quite heavy. So, but you know, it's a good secondary album. I do sell a lot of them. This is my most popular seller, this one right here. And I just thought I would give you a view of what that's like inside. And then lastly, I don't make a lot of them, but I do make some picture frames. This is also the same frame size as what's on the albums. 8 by 10 on the outside, 5 by 7 in the inside. I make most of these for baby, and I do some wedding and anniversary ones as well. Sometimes people order them as a set. They'll order an album with a matching frame. This is a really nice gift for when you bring the baby home from the hospital and you want to just, you already gave your big gift, you just want to have something special for them when the baby comes home. The back side is fully wrapped and covered as well, so is the stand. There's a little ribbon tie here. I don't know if you can see this, but you know, it stands nicely. And again, you put the picture in front of the lace. And I do make some of these in smaller sizes by request. I do have a variety of shapes. I do some Valentine ones in a heart shape. I have ovals. I have Baroque. And I do have like a 5x7 and a 3x5 and the wallet size frames. So I can make them by request if you would like. Okay, so I just thought that this would maybe help you. I hope you'll tune in to me again. I plan on making a lot more videos. I have a lot of other craft ideas. I do craft a lot of other things other than picture frames and photo albums. And I also have some ideas for some templates and things to help you be a more professional, more efficient looking crafter if you're into crafting yourself. So I hope you'll tune in to me again, and please visit my blog, The Crafty Devil Speaks, at www.craftydevils.stuff.com. You'll see that at the beginning and at the end of this video, and I also you can also see me on Twitter, and I hope you'll see me again. Thank you.